Good day, good day. Alright, this is part like 20 or something. I don't care anymore, right? And so, he is forbidden his governors to pass laws of immediate and pressing importance, unless suspended in their operation till his assent should be obtained. And when so suspended, he is utterly neglected to attend to them. Okay, so this is a good chunk of change, right? So, who are the governors of America? Well, the American people are. And we are the people that suspend our operation, right? We give our rights and our needs up. We pitch in our money for you guys. And we think it's appropriate for you guys to take the reins until we are of proper mind and wit to assume our own rights. Well, when's the time? Right? And is it when we get a vote? Vote for you guys that we... No. Then when? When do we get to make choices for ourselves without your input in them? There are plenty of things you let us make choices in it that most of us probably shouldn't make choices in, and there are plenty of things you don't let us make choices in that probably many of us should make choices in. Right? I got a good example. Right? So this is currency. This is an American dollar, right? It has plenty of value, right? And this is an American dollar. It also has plenty of value, right? They are both worth the same in my government's eyes for some reason. In the general masses' eyes for some reason. That's not true. How is that true? What do you think's easier to make, this or this? Right? There's a big difference, right? What, and that goes the same with Bitcoin, right? It's all what you believe it's worth that it's worth, but in reality, things have a worth, and the reality is we have bad spending in many cases. But that's neither here nor there. I can't talk about that, right? I can talk about the forbidding of governors to pass laws of immediate and pressing importance. Well, I wouldn't call any governor my governor. They've never done nothing for me, right? Let alone fucking Congress nowadays or any of the politicians that have ever been alive in my lifetime. What do they do for me? Not a whole lot for me, personally, right? And that's a matter of semantics, I suppose, but whatever, right? That's my opinion, right? Just like they have an opinion on things that they thought were good for the people. And people had opinions that they were right, and people had opinions that they were wrong, and it doesn't matter. But the thing is, have we made it so that people cannot act in times of pressing matter? Yes, we have. You there are plenty of places in America where you do not have the right to do anything when you need to. You have to sit there and be crucified, no matter what the circumstances. That's horrible. Right? But in that same stance, you have the same right to not be there. Right? Someone will blame you for being in those circumstances no matter what the situation. Right? And they'll say you did it because you had to, and no matter what, they'll prosecute you because it's okay for some people to do those things, but for some reason you are not allowed to do that same thing. That I don't think is okay. I think that's a prejudice. I think that's bias. I think that's ignorant. Right? That's fucking the tea calling the kettle black. Right? And we do have that today. In many instances, we do not have the right to our own opinions. Why? Because your opinion doesn't matter. Step in line, get in line, up to. Right? You can't stop and ask why for 1 second because that is not your issue. Someone else has it handled. And it is their job to ask why and give you an answer of yes, we have it solved, just do this. But without giving you how they solved for why, which is a real problem, in my book at least, but what do I know? Right? You could be, some guy could have a gun to your fucking head, want your money. You ask why you get shot. Right? You just give them money, oh, it's okay. Go about your day. Right? You're just trying to get money. They come and take your money. You ask why you get shot. Right? You don't ask why. They take you away for a while. It will be okay. And that's how the world is. Hopefully you have enough wit not to trust people to fucking get to that point. What do I know? Right? I don't know what's immediate and pressing because apparently I'm supposed to think when I open my door and I go outside that it is always 70 degrees. There is always a light breeze. The sun is always out. The roses are fucking blooming. Right? The world is a bright and sunshiny place. Everyone makes a living wage. Right? There's no slavery in 2021. Right? Governments aren't tyrants in 2021. Right? I'm supposed to think all of these things. I'm supposed to think there's nobody that's handicapped. I'm supposed to think that everybody is healthy. I'm supposed to think that everybody is smart. I'm supposed to think so much. And it is so hard with what I am given. Is that hard to understand? Is that just hard to understand? And if that is so hard to understand, then please explain to me why that is so hard to understand for you people. Right? Why don't you think more? Think more for yourself. When you listen to someone, ask yourself who the fuck that guy is. If you don't know and you don't care, why the fuck are you listening to him? Sometimes he's fucking right, sometimes he's wrong. Right? Fucking Elon Musk, that petty motherfucker. Let me put this out there for the world. Right? Fucking, yeah, GameStop is good. Right? Whoever is investing in GameStop right now, aren't you guys just like the shittiest pieces of shit alive right now? Right? right? Anyone in the gaming industry right now today is just a shitty motherfucker, right? And here's why. GameStop was a shitty place. It didn't give you really any good deals, right? It had stuff physically there for overpriced, right? It was ridiculous, right? And that's how every gaming company has been because they have been fucking sellouts. And their fucking stories and their bullshit are overpriced to begin with, right? And things flop and they flop hard, right? And Elon Musk voting for fucking GameStop when GameStop has been going out of style for a while is ridiculous. More people are buying shit online and fucking everything else and downloading this and that's good, right? The problem is most people aren't fucking saving their shit and saving the hard copies and the zeros and ones and just being smart about their investments or buying just physical hard copies, which is even better because it can't be deleted by a goddamn magnet. Is that hard to understand? If the sun acts up one day, your shit is deleted. Good luck. That's physics. A machine is one of the fucking physics, right? And it's not any of the energies like sound and which is frequency, right? Which you can use, electricity, right? Electromagnetism, right? Magnetism being the opposite, right? Light being another, heat being another, right? These are important things in our lives that nobody fucking cares about, right? When people tell me to invest in Bitcoin, I'm like, let's talk about this. I don't even want to invest in this. The dollar, right? What? This is just as much monopoly money as monopoly money. Except for I buy monopoly money with this monopoly money. Because it's opinionated. Right? Just like Bitcoin is opinionated. The zeros and ones are opinionated, just like Elon Musk saying GameStop is good. That was an opinion. Stocks are an opinion. Right? And a lot of people's opinions shouldn't be going as far as they're going. Like Jesus fucking Christ. Let's look into things. If you have something to invest into, right, let's look at the periodic table. Right? Invest in that and bring it to your house because that is a physical good. You can do stuff with that. You can make money with that. Right? There's nothing else besides that, apparently. Which is an interesting concept in itself, right? And you can change things with those things. And you can have biomass, which is different. And those also have things that you can use, right? But saying that electricity is a good investment when in all reality it's not. It's not physical. Too many people have faith in their fucking socialism and their communism because the fucking book says so, and it's bullshit. Right? It's what you can physically do. This is physically a dollar. If everybody pulled out their money from the bank, do you think the bank has enough of these for everybody? In America, just America, do you think the bank has enough of these for everybody? They can pull out some of these, right? They can pull out quarters and pennies and every other fucking useless fucking change they've made as well. Right? Because they've devalued the change of previous years by it becoming better efficiently printed and made and everything else. But they didn't back up their money with anything. It's play money. No, and so that's a whole nother thing. Right? So we don't even have governments of our time. right? We don't have governance of many things, and we immediate action. You make everything immediate, like it's fucking yes sir. That's stupid. Like everybody's gonna die tomorrow, but nobody's really gonna die tomorrow. I might die tomorrow, actually. Fucking who cares? Who cares besides the 5 people, 6 people I love, right? 7 people I love, 20 people I love, right? It's not, it can't be more than that. Just can't be, right? And maybe 50 people will come to my funeral, maybe 100 people, right? Maybe I enjoyed my time with those people, right? And that's okay too, but fuck that. Fucking throw my body over in the fucking ditch. I don't give a fuck. Right? A lot of people have it in their life, in my life, right? They don't care about me. Besides the 50 people that were there, right? And they don't understand that they have more freedoms to come see me, to come do this and that. We've had so many freedoms in our life and we have taken them for granted, right? To talk about things, to enjoy moments with each other, right? I spent a lot of time enjoying moments with people and letting them talk, right? That's what I did most of my life, is I just let everybody talk. And now that I'm finally talking, people think I'm this or that. Well, where were you when I was living with you? Right? Where were you when you made me? Right? Demos great, and we, the people, had the power to make whoever we wanted, and we made us. Right? And who have we made? We made it so that in like 2005, people thought that fucking chocolate milk came from fucking brown cows. Right? In the fucking 50s, we made it so that fucking carbon is so fucking important, right? Just hard carbon. Nothing special about it except for it looks shiny, right? We made so many fake things important that our values in the world are so petty, right? What do you do with your time in the world, right? And today I can't do anything. Maybe it's because of the weather. Maybe it's because COVID. Maybe it's because the government says I can't. Maybe it's because whatever, right? Maybe because I don't have enough dollars to do anything. And all of those are okay reasons, right? But if I just want to go for a walk with my family down the street, go get food, blah, 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 right? Or if I want to go to work, or any of this, right? Why should I have anyone stop me in what I need to do, right? What is self-governance, right? Why can't why do I have to trust these people that have been shown to have failed us time and time again? Why should I trust them with my future? That is my only question. Why is it so hard to get an answer from these people that say they are in charge of me since the day I was born? Why can I not ask them about my grievances I've had with them personally? Because some of the people are no longer in charge, so they don't know my case. Some of the people never cared about my case to begin with. Some of the people never cared about my numbers to begin with. And that is perfectly fine, right? But now that I am becoming the man that I need to be for my future, or at least I think I am. All right. I have many questions that I have for the people that have been in charge, that are in charge, that will be in charge, right? And if they cannot answer it, then they are not in charge of me, right? And that's part of this, right? Unless suspended in their operation until his assent should be obtained. Well, okay, so who are we talking about, right? So if it's my assent, right, I should be able to understand what's good for me in my life. Sooner or later, I should be able to understand the risks and the rights and the pros and the cons, right? And everything should be written just plain as day, right? But because so many people don't know so much, there has to be so much written that is unbearable. Unbearable, right? And it's people that don't even know anything about reality. They haven't had a reality check since the day they were born. They're still wet behind the ears at the age of 70 because they're not up with the times, right? They're archaic, dusty, and old, right? And I'm not saying that's always bad, right? Some of that stuff we still can't make today. So some stuff is taken for granted, whatever. But there is value in things, and those are opinions. And this opinion of law needs to be governed more personally, right? We hold so many prejudices, we hold so many things to the letter, right? Well, what are you actually signing away with your devil's contract? What laws are you actually passing? Remember, Hitler came to power at some time. A national socialist, right? He was a soldier, right? His toothbrush mustache was because of chemical warfare, right, from World War One. His government turned his dollar into nothing. Nothing. Because of false actions, false wars, false everything. Turn their people to pretty much slaves in their actions. And when I see so much bullshit, it's hard to value any of it, right? So when do we get our assent, and when do we get to obtain our own governance? When we don't think our governance is right. I personally have been fighting for this for a couple years, I guess. Not vote for Trump, not vote for Biden, not vote for Hillary or whatever, right? I didn't vote for Trump either time. I didn't vote for Biden. I didn't vote for Hillary. I didn't vote for Bernie. I didn't vote for Rambe, right? Or whatever stupid shit people vote. And Chuck Norris, I don't fucking know that guy either, right? One time I did vote, right? That was idiotic. Because who the fuck were those people? I met one of them. Wow, that's idiotic. Right? And you're telling me half of America isn't like that? How many politicians go to their constituents' houses and say hi? I call bullshit. That guy don't give two fucks. Go fuck yourself. Right? And whatever else. It's just idiotic. We have no right to self governance, which is another stupid thing, right? You could be getting pummeled in the street by some stranger. No, you can't defend yourself, right? You could be getting pummeled by a cop for no reason. Nope, you can't defend yourself, right? Because opinions matter. And that's how politicians get away with a lot of things, is because people have such high opinions and they need their opinions to matter so that they can keep a little bit of law and order, which I can understand. I can understand that. I can understand needing to have faith in the people that are in charge just a little bit so that you can just keep a little bit of peace here and there. Right? But the thing is, you don't trust the own people that put their faith in you, which is tiresome. It just is. And most of the people that put their trust in you don't see it because they have too much trust in you to know that they don't trust you. Yeah. Anyways, I'll finish the next part later. And when so suspended, right? Maybe I'll finish that now. And so, when so suspended, he has utterly neglected to attend to them. Right? Well, they have. They're too busy worrying about the world to worry about America. They're too busy worrying about fucking some immigrants to worry about America. They're too busy worrying about the fucking media and the fucking talk shows and the fucking everything to worry about America. They're too busy worrying about their opinions of them to worry about the actual problems. Right? You say God bless America, but fuck everybody in it. Right? That's pretty much how it goes. Fuck all three branches. I wouldn't call them American today. They don't fight for my rights. They never have. Not in my lifetime. And that's kind of a problem that a lot of people don't see. Right? They're fighting over rights they already took. They're fighting over this and that petty shit that they already took. They already took those rights. And they have utterly neglected to attend the people that need them back. People need to grow the fuck up. It's the real fucking world, people. There are physical things in the world that we need to attend to, issues that people have. You want to go to the doctor for your goddamn million fucking fake diseases? Go ahead. I don't give a fuck anymore. You want to go to the doctor for this and that? You want to go to your government for this petty shit and that fucking petty shit? I don't care anymore. Fucking... Can I solve my own issues for a while? Will you let me? Or no? Right? And that... Why? Right? Who are you the people to decide these things? What is this democracy that we're holding true that people have said that there's a big insurrection against? What is all this shit? Because I think it's all just a hunk of bullshit. Right? fucking y'all are so far up your own fucking asses, it's beyond ignorant. What do I know? Right? You know, what I know is you have utterly neglected to attend to your duties and your O's. Right? And maybe some of you said you have, but you've been compromising for so long that whatever O's you fucking say are fucking as fake as the fucking 10 people before you because the person before them was lying about their O's. And you were backing up those people that were backing up those people that were backing up those people. And you're so fake nowadays. Right? You haven't fucking lived an ounce of fucking real life in your whole goddamn existence. Right? And what little bit you did was just talking bullshit. Jesus fucking Christ. Right? Your words that dictate people's lives. Right? What are you fucking stolen? One number is a tragedy, a million is a statistic. Right? And you use these. Right? For your own petty fucking agendas. Anyways, you've neglected what you've needed to for a long time coming. And so when I watch what happens, I laugh. And that's not okay. I shouldn't have to laugh at you guys. Right? I shouldn't have to laugh at you guys failing. I shouldn't have to laugh at America failing. I'm an American. I shouldn't have to laugh at you guys doing the same thing that you guys fought against to become Americans. That's idiotic. Right? I shouldn't have to laugh at you guys that just turn on whatever to just blink yourselves out because the real world is too hard. Right? And then when I do that, I'm criticized. Because, okay, fine. Then I go back to doing whatever you guys want to do, and you guys can't handle it. Because you guys are so fake in the world. The world is just full of fake bullshit because not enough people have lived. They haven't enjoyed enough. Well, what do I know? Right? Maybe I'm living a fake dream right now. Right? Maybe I am dreaming to live instead of living the dream. But that's the time for another thing. Y'all have a good one. I think I'm done for the day.